What if the origins of the universe were whispered by the very breath of women, but their names were lost to history? What if creation itself was born from the sacred feminine, goddesses whose stories were forgotten, but whose power still reverberates in the stars, the earth, and the waters? From the beginning of time, women were not only the creators of life, but the architects of the universe itself. Yet, their divine presence, so fundamental to the story of existence, has been overshadowed by the passage of time, colonial narratives, and the rise of patriarchal structures. The power of these ancient goddesses, who once held dominion over birth, death, justice, and the very forces of nature, still pulses beneath the surface of history, waiting to be rediscovered. These goddesses, once revered across African civilizations, shaped the world we know today. But why were their names silenced? What role did these divine mothers play in the birth, death, and balance of creation? Why have their stories been erased or obscured over time? The answer lies in the shifting tides of power and control. But that does not diminish the indelible mark they left upon the fabric of existence. Their influence is woven into the very essence of life, whether in the nurturing energy that sustains us, the cosmic order that governs the stars, or the cycles that regulate our world. In this video, we'll uncover the forgotten goddesses of Africa, beings who were the lifeblood of the cosmos, who governed creation, justice, fertility, and the very laws that shaped the universe. Their stories have been hidden, but now we will bring them back into the light. These divine mothers, whose names may have been silenced by time, are being reawakened in the present moment. It is time to honor them again, to reclaim their power, and to restore their rightful place in the story of creation. Through their legacies, we will remember the sacred feminine that continues to shape the world today. Mawu is the supreme goddess of the Fon people from West Africa, revered as the creator of the world. She is an embodiment of the entire universe, a divine presence that encompasses the sacred rhythms of life. Mawu is unique in that she represents both the sun and the moon, symbolizing the union of dualities, light and dark, masculine and feminine. Through her, these forces come into harmony, creating the balance that sustains the cosmos. In the Fon tradition, Mawu is not just a goddess, but a cosmic force that binds together all elements of creation. Mawu's role in creation is as profound as it is expansive. She is believed to have created the earth, the sun, the moon, and all living things, making her the origin of everything that exists. Her presence is felt in the natural rhythms of the world, in the cycles of day and night, in the changes of the seasons, and in the balance between birth and death. As the creator of life, Mawu governs not only the physical world, but the very essence of existence itself. Her counterpart, Lisa, often depicted as her male counterpart, symbolizes the balance between feminine and masculine energies. Together, Mawu and Lisa are the divine parents of creation, their unity reflecting the cosmic dance of opposites that governs the universe. Mawu's legacy is one of deep wisdom and cosmic understanding. Her association with both the sun and the moon suggests a profound knowledge of the cycles of the cosmos. The sun, a symbol of life-giving energy, and the moon, a symbol of cycles and change, are intricately tied to the fertility of the earth and the growth of life. In this way, Mawu embodies the very principles of creation: life, death, and renewal. She is not merely a creator goddess, but a symbol of the natural order, a force that governs the balance and interconnectedness of all things. The myth of Mawu offers a powerful understanding of gender balance in creation, reminding us that the divine feminine has always been integral to the origins of the world. Her dual nature, as both the sun and the moon, reflects the harmonious union of opposites that is necessary for creation. In this way, Mawu's influence extends far beyond mythology. She is a symbol of cosmic harmony, of the feminine power that is essential to the fabric of the universe. Her story continues to resonate today, offering us a vision of a world where the sacred feminine is recognized as the source of life and balance. Allah is one of the most revered deities in the Igbo cosmology, embodying the very essence of the earth, fertility, and justice. As a motherly figure, she is responsible for the nurturing and sustaining of life, ensuring that both the land and its inhabitants flourish. However, Allah's role extends beyond just nurturing life. She is also the keeper of moral order, upholding the laws that govern both the physical world and human society. Her influence over fertility and justice intertwines, symbolizing a powerful force of balance and harmony within the natural and social realms. In terms of creation, Allah governs fertility, overseeing the processes of birth and growth, especially in agriculture. She is the goddess of harvests, ensuring that the earth provides food and sustenance for the people. Her role in societal justice, however, is equally significant. Allah is not only a goddess of nurturing, but also one who enforces the law. She is the moral compass of the Igbo people, and her presence ensures that people live in harmony with one another and the earth. As a goddess who governs justice, she is not passive. She has the power to punish those who violate moral laws, showing that creation and balance come at a cost. Allah's association with the earth gives her a profound connection to nature, making her the symbol of nourishment and life itself. Yet, her power is not solely in her ability to provide. She is fierce and protective, upholding justice with a strong hand when necessary. This dual nature, nurturing yet strong, gentle yet firm, represents the delicate balance between creation and justice, life and law. Allah embodies the concept of living in accordance with the natural order, ensuring that her people respect both the cycles of nature and the ethical codes that maintain societal peace. Allah's worship in Igbo society reflects a deep understanding of the interconnectedness between creation, justice, and morality. She is the force that ensures harmony, not only by nurturing life, but by maintaining the balance necessary for the survival and prosperity of society. Her influence serves as a reminder that true harmony comes not only from nurturing and care, but also from upholding the laws that protect and sustain the greater good. Allah's presence is a powerful model of living in respect to both nature's cycles and moral order, offering a timeless lesson in the importance of balance, justice, and responsibility in our own lives. Atai, revered by the Bakosi people of Cameroon, is a powerful mother goddess who holds the title Mother of All Things. She is seen as the origin of all life, having given birth to every living being. Her presence is deeply intertwined with the earth and the waters, highlighting her profound connection to nature. Atai's divine energy is the wellspring of creation itself, and through her, all living things are born and sustained. As the ultimate mother figure, she encapsulates the nurturing force that births and sustains life across the world. Atai's influence extends far beyond the realm of human life. She is the goddess of the elements, water, land, and weather, governing the forces that shape the world. Her power covers not just the creation of life, but the very forces that sustain it. Atai's dominion over the elements places her at the heart of the natural world, where she controls the cycles of life, from birth to death. Her role in creation is a reminder of the interdependence between all aspects of the natural world and the cycles that govern them. Through her, the earth is replenished, the rains come, and life is continually reborn. The symbolism of Atai is deeply rooted in the sacredness of motherhood and the primal bond between woman and earth. She represents the eternal connection between life-giving forces, and her association with water symbolizes the fluidity and continuity of life. Water is the element that sustains all living beings, making Atai's connection to it essential for the survival of the world. Her nurturing nature is not only about creation, but also about destruction. Her power holds the balance between life and death. Atai's energy reminds us that the feminine is central to the endless flow of life, and that creation cannot exist without the nurturing destruction that renews and transforms. Atai's embodiment of these principles teaches us that the feminine force is not only a source of life, but also a guardian of balance. She is the cosmic mother who creates, nurtures, and restores. Through her, we are reminded of the sacred flow of life, the cycles that bind us all, and the deep, unbreakable connection between the feminine and the earth. Atai's influence is timeless, offering a reminder that life's continuous flow is dependent on the feminine energy that nurtures, sustains, and regenerates all things. The Nommo, central to the cosmology of the Dogon people of Mali, are revered as water deities who are believed to have descended from the sky. These deities are not only symbols of water, but also embody cosmic wisdom and the balance of the universe. Among them is Nommo's twin, often referred to as the divine twin or water spirit. This figure represents the connection between humanity, water, and the cosmic order, underscoring the vital role the feminine plays in creation. As a life-giving force, Nommo's twin is a key figure in the Dogon spiritual understanding of the universe. The Nommo are credited with bringing wisdom, agriculture, and cosmic order to Earth. Their arrival marked the beginning of human knowledge, bridging the divine with the material world. The Nommo's connection to the stars, particularly Sirius, suggests a deep understanding of the cosmos and its mysteries. Their descent to Earth symbolized the awakening of human consciousness and the introduction of order to a chaotic world. Nommo's twin, as a part of this duality, plays an essential role in nurturing life through water, which is considered the fundamental element that sustains all living beings. Water is seen not just as a physical resource, but as a spiritual force that flows through the cosmos, linking all forms of life together. In the Dogon cosmology, Nommo's twin is a powerful symbol of the mysterious, life-giving force of the feminine. She is the protector of life's sustenance and the nurturer of existence itself. Her role in the creation myth emphasizes the importance of the feminine in both creating life and sustaining it. The twin's connection to water highlights the essential role of women not only as creators, but as guardians of life's continuity. The feminine, as embodied by Nommo's twin, is a force that ensures balance in the universe, guiding the cycles of life, growth, and renewal. Nommo's twin represents a profound understanding of the role women play in maintaining the harmony of the cosmos. In this ancient African cosmology, the feminine is not merely a passive force, but a dynamic power that nurtures and sustains life. Her influence in the creation story of the Dogon people speaks to the vital, often unspoken role of women in the balance of the universe, showing that the feminine is as integral to the flow of existence as the water that nourishes it. Africa's spiritual traditions are rich with feminine divine figures, each representing an essential force in the cosmos. From Oshun, the Yoruba goddess of love and fertility, to Yemaya, the goddess of the ocean, to the powerful sky, goddesses like Wajet and Hathor in Egypt. These figures were not simply protectors of the home or family, but were often seen as ruling forces over life, death, and the cosmos itself. These goddesses were central to the balance of nature and society, embodying the divine feminine that shaped the world in profound ways. Oshun, revered by the Yoruba people, is often associated with the life-giving force of water. She embodies fertility, beauty, and love, and her nurturing power governs the cycle of life. Similarly, Yemaya, the goddess of the ocean, represents the vast, mysterious, and nurturing forces of the sea. As a motherly figure, she governs fertility, rebirth, and transformation, and her waters symbolize the source of all life. In Egypt, goddesses like Wajet and Hathor held dominion over the heavens, offering protection, wisdom, and justice. Wajet, the cobra goddess, represented the power of protection, while Hathor, the goddess of love, music, and motherhood, embodied the nurturing forces of creation. These goddesses were not passive entities, but active forces that shaped the world through their divine energies. The connection of these goddesses to both creation and justice underscores the vital role the feminine played in maintaining order. They governed the natural and social order, providing not only life-giving forces like water, earth, and fertility, but also ensuring that justice and law were upheld. Ocean's role in fertility and the flow of water symbolizes both life and the need for balance in nature. Yemaya, with her oceanic power, teaches the importance of cycles, birth, death, and rebirth, while ensuring protection over all living beings. Hathor and Wajet, with their strong associations with justice and protection, symbolize the feminine power in maintaining balance in society and the world. Despite the geographical and cultural differences across Africa, these goddesses share key themes of justice, fertility, wisdom, and protection. They highlight how feminine divinity was central to the balance of creation and the nurturing of all life forms. These figures embody the idea that the feminine energy is not just a force of creation, but one of sustenance, protection, and moral order, ensuring that the cosmic and social structures thrive in harmony. Despite the undeniable power and importance of these African goddesses, many of their names and stories have been silenced or erased over time. The arrival of colonialism, the spread of patriarchal religions, and the imposition of foreign systems of governance all contributed to the diminishing of the feminine divine in African cultures. These goddesses, once central to the spiritual practices and cosmologies of their people, were gradually pushed to the margins, and in some cases, entirely forgotten. This erasure was not just about removing women from the narratives of power, but about reshaping the spiritual and cultural identity of African societies to fit the molds imposed by colonizers. Colonialism played a significant role in the silencing of the feminine divine. The introduction of Christianity and Islam brought with it an alien view of gender roles and divine power. In many cases, the spiritual beliefs and practices of indigenous African cultures were viewed as pagan or barbaric, leading to the suppression of indigenous religious figures, including goddesses. The male-centric narratives of the new religious systems often overshadowed the revered roles of women in African spiritual traditions. As a result, goddesses like Mawu, Allah, Oshun, and others were either stripped of their power or relegated to the status of lesser deities, their stories lost to history. Patriarchy, both internal to African societies and influenced by external forces, further contributed to the silencing of these powerful feminine figures. Many traditional African societies had systems that respected the role of women in governance, spirituality, and daily life. However, as patriarchal systems took hold, particularly in the wake of colonial influence, women's roles in both the spiritual and political realms were minimized. This suppression led to the gradual disappearance of these goddesses from collective memory, with their names and stories being relegated to the realm of myth rather than history. Today, however, there is a growing movement to reawaken the power of these forgotten goddesses. Across Africa and beyond, there is a resurgence of interest in reclaiming and honoring the divine feminine. Scholars, spiritual practitioners, and activists are working to revive the stories of these powerful goddesses, bringing them back into the consciousness of modern African cultures. This rediscovery is not only about acknowledging the past, but also about restoring balance to the present, reminding us that the feminine divine is an integral part of the world's spiritual foundation. The reclaiming of these goddesses is a call to reconnect with the wisdom of the ancestors, to honor the vital role that the feminine has always played in creation, justice, and balance. By remembering and reawakening these goddesses, we can restore a more holistic and balanced view of the world, one that acknowledges the importance of both the masculine and feminine forces in shaping the cosmos. The hidden goddesses of Africa have long been overshadowed, their names silenced, and their power diminished. Yet, as we've seen throughout this video, their influence over creation, justice, and the natural world is undeniable. From Mawu, the cosmic mother of duality, to Allah, the earth goddess of fertility and justice, to Atai, the mother of all things, these divine mothers shaped the very fabric of existence. They were the guardians of life, the keepers of balance, and the creators of the world we know today. As we reclaim their stories, we begin to see how these goddesses were not just passive figures, but active forces that nurtured and sustained life. They embodied the essential balance between creation and destruction, love and law, wisdom and protection. Through their wisdom, they taught humanity the importance of living in harmony with nature and one another, a message that remains as relevant today as it was in ancient times. The erasure of these powerful feminine figures was not a natural loss, but the result of forces that sought to suppress the feminine divine. However, the growing movement to resurrect their names and honor their legacies is a powerful reminder that these goddesses are not gone. They are waiting to be remembered. They are part of the ongoing story of creation, justice, and balance, and their influence continues to shape the world in subtle yet profound ways. By rediscovering and honoring these goddesses, we reconnect with the deeper, more balanced understanding of the world, one that recognizes the feminine as an integral force in the shaping of life. As we honor the divine mothers, we are reminded of our responsibility to care for the earth, to seek justice, and to live in harmony with the cycles of life. The call to return to these forgotten goddesses is not just a call to remember the past, but to restore the balance that is so desperately needed in our world today. If this video sparked something within you, if it inspired you to explore the rich spiritual traditions of Africa and the powerful goddesses who shaped them, don't let this journey end here. Subscribe, share, and continue the search for the lost and hidden truths that lie within our shared human history. Thank you for watching, and may the wisdom of these ancient goddesses continue to guide us toward a more balanced and harmonious world.